project is a collaboration by multiple stakeholders who have a keen interest in improving the livelihoods of women in rural Africa. When you look at women in rural Africa, they do not have access to transportation. That can mean a missed chance to go to the hospital. From an entrepreneurship point of view, it can mean a missed opportunity for them to earn a living by actually selling their agricultural produce. If you think about using petrol-fueled transportation, that is not available, it is expensive, and it's also not good for the environment. Thinking about how we could change the lives of these women by empowering them with a solution that addressed that portfolio of problems. The main partner that I need to recognize there were the women themselves. What was important was for us to co-create that solution with them. We then identified 2 sites in Zimbabwe, and we employed research assistants who were going to spend time with these women to get a better understanding in terms of what their life was all about. So the product is actually called Hamba. Hamba means to move in Swahili. So in terms of the actual architectural design of the product, it's basically a solar battery charged tricycle, but it has a big base which is attached to it so that you can actually transport people. You can put seats in, you can put produce if you want to go and sell. They wanted to use that Hamba as an Uber, if you want to use a better term, to move around. They actually asked us to partner with the police and the health officials. And that has been, I think, probably the most impactful at a society level, in the sense that now they can get nurses to come to their houses. Now they can actually call a Hamba, if they're having any emergency health issue. We thought we're just going to solve a transportation problem. But in the minds of the women, this was more than just about transportation. They were actually thinking about how their community could actually benefit beyond just the transportation. At a personal level, I think it addresses a key challenge. Rural women in Africa are marginalized. Without transportation, they cannot essentially manage to sustain themselves. So the key goals or key areas that we wanted to address through this project is reduction of poverty, which we do by giving them an opportunity to engage in business activities. They spend more time in their fields. The other important social impact is the United Nations goals on gender equality, by us giving women an opportunity to be able to be independent and to actually make a major difference. I'm happy to announce that as of last year, a significant investor then came on board with almost $3 million, which has now allowed the project to be scaled up. So for Hamba, we're looking at expanding into other African countries, and I think we've already looked at Tanzania. Success to us and all the players on that project is going to be measured by seeing women in Africa considering transportation problem a bygone, and them being comfortable not just to access the Hamba, but to actually earn their living using that transport solution. That's what success looks to all of us.